With the raging violence, the media is feeling the heat too. In the latest, all media broadcasts have now been halted in the province of Helmand as clashes intensify in the capital, Lashkargah. The National Television Office in Lashkargah's District 1 has been taken over by the Taliban, and sources have now confirmed that employees of the media outlet have not been in the office for the last 2 days. Journalists in other parts of Afghanistan are now worried about the freedom of the press if the Taliban gets a share in power. So much so that many journalists are already giving in to the threat posed by quitting their jobs. Listen in.
Journalists in Afghanistan continue to live under a constant threat. The terror is such that many of the well-known faces on television had to give up their television appearances. One such TV organization is the Shamshad News Channel and Agency, which has repeatedly come under Taliban attack. The latest one being the 2017 attack, when attackers disguised as policemen stormed the premises. At least 2 people lost their lives in the gruesome attack. But the network vowed to carry on with its work, with the journalists associated with it getting stories out to the people. In recent days, Afghanistan has seen a massive surge in violence, especially since the 14th of April, when US President Joe Biden laid out his withdrawal plan from the country.
I've concluded that it's time to end America's longest war. It's time for American troops to come home. When I came to office, I inherited a diplomatic agreement duly negotiated between the government of the United States and the Taliban that all U.S. forces would be out of Afghanistan.
The violence has clearly taken a toll on the journalistic fraternity. Many feel it is getting tough to report with each passing day.
It is a very tough condition for all the journalists. اسمح में इस काम करना, especially for those who come to area. It is very, very tough for everyone.
For many, the sacred profession is now a matter of life and death. Some have also quit their flourishing careers out of fear.
Personally, my family has always telling me to leave my job because of the ongoing violence. But as a journalist, this is my moral duty and responsibility to send the message of the people affected by the war.
But there are those who continue to report the truth despite the risks involved.
I really love my job, and I will continue my job in Herat. If the situation become day by day bad war, so we must continue there by the help of our country, that they must give decision about our life security. So we are too much hopeful for our government, for those people, their work in the safety of the journalists in the section. So it's really important that they must give the side plan for the life of Afghan journalists.
Bureau Report, WION World is One.
WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.